everybody, and welcome back to another video. And today we're gonna be doing my first ever airport update for the holiday season, since we got the North Pole International Airport, as I had decorated this airport in the last video, which was the official first video of December. This is actually the second that you're watching right now that was posted this month. A link to that Christmas decorating video, I'm gonna put that in the description below. So make sure that if you have not watched that video already, go check it out, because this tells the steps of how my airport got decorated. It doesn't really show how I built my airport, but how I decorated it. So I bought recently some very great decorations, including some Christmas themed lights, holiday lights, Christmas pine trees, and all the Christmassy snow-covered house. You get the point, right? So now that it's my airport update, I can finally show all these airlines where they're going. And this airport is a very, very popular stopover, so if you're like flying from North America to Asia, or Asia to Europe, or something like that, you can stop over to North Pole to save weights and money, kind of like that. I know it's the new days and we don't really make stopovers anymore unless it's really, really necessary. I don't know if there's like more airlines like doing stopovers in their regular schedules. I heard that sometimes Emirates comes to Pearson Airport to make like a stopover sometimes, kind of like that. So in today's video, we also have another aircraft on a stopover, which we're gonna get later on today. But in this video, I just want to go a little bit quickly on the models, and just not too quickly, because I just want to show the beautiful Christmas decorations. So the time frame for this airport update right now, it is 4:18 p.m. in the afternoon. So it's pretty much a little bit busy, but my airport gets mostly busy in the beautiful cold nighttime, around the time frame if it's from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. and almost up to midnight. So let's get started right now. So here on the runway, here we have a United Airlines Boeing 777-200ER, and he's just landing from Newark. Just taxiing, here we have a Qantas Airbus A330-300, and this guy is on a special charter tourist flight. Now, why am I adding Qantas? Well, in reality, Australia is far away from the North Pole, so it's like from one end from the Earth to the other end of the Earth. So what I decided to do is that Qantas will be flying from here to Los Angeles. So that means that Australian tourists can get a glimpse of the beautiful winter season. So what they can do is that they can actually fly Qantas from like their main hubs, like Sydney, Melbourne, probably Brisbane. I'm not quite sure if they fly from Canberra. I'm not really into Australian geography. So they fly to LA, and there Australians can connect with a Qantas seasonal charter flight. And here's the A330 now, just landed from runway 25 left. And he's currently taxiing with lots and lots of tourists from Australia, as well as a few from on board are from New Zealand, as well as other South nationalities, like some Malaysian people are also on board. I'm just making up the type of people are on board, even though it's not necessary. But anyways, this Airbus A330-300 operated by Qantas just came in from a seasonal charter flight from Los Angeles, also known as LAX. In a remote stand, here we have a Cathay Pacific Airbus A340-300 in a member of One World livery, and he just pulled into the remote stand. And the reason why it's doing this is because it's currently on a stopover. So it's currently flying from, let's say it's currently flying from Paris to Hong Kong. So it's gonna be a little bit so-called weight saving, because it's not only it's putting a bit more fuel inside, but the aircraft is on a crew change. So they have arrived at the airport at around 4 p.m. And then they are making a 45-minute stopover for both refueling and crew change and a bit of a quick inspection. And later on at 45 minutes, this will be departing out and continuing to its final destination of Hong Kong. Just sitting at the remote stand, and this is supposed to be for a stopover, but this is just a regularly scheduled flight from point A to point B, I should say. So here we have a KLM Boeing 787-9, and he just arrived from Amsterdam. Moving on to the Toyland Terminal. I usually call this like a Toyland Terminal, kind of because I'm just making up my own terminal names to make this kind of look like a holiday-themed airport. Because I know Christmas is coming. It's just a few days till Christmas, like 2 weeks until I'm gonna get my Christmas break off from school. And then on December 25th, it's that big day for the holiday season. So anyways, I do have 2 terminals with 2 different names. So this terminal is for the low-cost carrier, so I named it the Toyland Terminal. And another terminal I named is the Gingerbread Terminal. We're gonna get to that terminal after I show these 3 planes in the background. So these are the only 3 planes at the Toyland Terminal that they arrive and depart in. So to get into that, let's begin with number 1. Here we have a WestJet Boeing 737-800, and he just pulled into its gate from Edmonton. And on number 2, here we have a JetBlue Airbus A320, and this just arrived from Boston. And last but not least, here we have a Southwest Boeing 737-800. Let me just get this focused. So here we have a Southwest Airlines Boeing 737-800, and this will be departing out for Chicago Midway. Moving on to the Gingerbread Terminal, which I'm just gonna give you a little bit of an idea what it looks like. So here's the entire big concourse. It's like the biggest concourse I have built in this airport, probably because the Toyland Terminal only is like for the low-cost carriers. And basically this airport is occupied by almost every single airplane in this airport has wide bodies in it. I call this a wide-body party. And I've seen airports like London Heathrow and Hong Kong have like so many wide-body aircraft because a lot of people travel to and from those airports. So it's a really nice idea for this airport to have wide-body aircraft because there's a lot of people who are going to explore the North Pole. And as well as the North Pole is really far away from each populated city. If you can imagine, like between the North Pole there's Canada, there's Europe, and then there's Russia. So I think the closest city to North Pole in real life, like the closest populated town would either be Whitehorse or Yellowknife in Canada. So those could be very close. But moving on, anyways, to stay on track, here we have an American Airlines Boeing 777-200ER, and this will be heading out to New York JFK. Right beside her, here we have a Delta Airlines Boeing 767-300ER, and he just pulled into his gate from Detroit. And another Delta Airlines aircraft, this time we have an Airbus A330-300. Delta Airlines Airbus A330-300, and this just also came in from New York John F. Kennedy International Airport. Air Canada Boeing 777-200LR, and this just pulled in from Toronto. And here is the last model in this airport update for today. Here we have an Air Canada Boeing 777-200LR, but this time in a newer livery, in Air Canada's latest livery. And this will be serviced out to Ottawa. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I really hope that you liked this video for today, as well as the first ever airport update for my model Christmas North Pole International Airport, since I have decorated, like I said. I did not mention in the beginning of the video, my voice kind of sounds a little bit more weirder, and that was just because yesterday I went to an orthodontist appointment who takes care of your braces. And basically, I got braces both on my bottom teeth and my top teeth. When I chew the softest foods, like, they kind of hurt. And every time I talk, I will be talking a little bit weird in probably the next videos when I reveal my voice. But not really necessary to talk about it. I just want to get you a little bit informed, just in case, like, you might mistake my videos that I filtered my voice by accident or on purpose. But I'm talking like this a little bit on purpose, just because about a little bit of talking problems, because I'm kind of feeling a little bit soreness from my braces right now. But in addition news, everybody, I do have 2 Christmas music videos coming up. I have one on my plane spotting videos, and then I'm going to be making another one, which is going to be for my model airport, so featuring every aircraft of this model airport. And as well as for my model airport, we got 2 low-cost carriers, which are finally back after... I've never seen them. I still like to use them as role models, but the low-cost carrier, Airliners, Southwest, and JetBlue, I've never put them in an airport update for like 3 months during the autumn season. So I'm so glad that they are back, and at least they can go to one destination at least. But once again, everybody, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you like this video as always. As well as my final quote, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.